It was a midnight game slide. I had to pull up, get mad. A sticky move on the west side. Cause you know
Yeah,
you give me the best high. Ay.
that's how you
Hey,
that's how you come
that
through.
was that was the entrance right there. We are gonna have that shit popping every time as much as we can for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome back, episode 2, Osu Talks with my main man, the top dog, the head honcho, Dallas himself, bro. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, never better. Got my voice back. I'm not giving it away again.
Hey, yo, my man's had to fight for that shit.
Mhm.
What movie is that? Color Purple? All my life I've had to
Yeah.
fight.
Pick a movie. I'm the captain now. Like it don't
Pick
matter.
a movie.
I can pick one. Strong side, left side. Like which one you
Yo,
need?
straight up, bro. Well, shit, man. Let's get it popping, bro. I'm gonna start, with the simple, basic questions, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
What
Talk to me. This is interesting.
inspired you to create, first off, Suteki, but really an NFT overall, and why?
Well, interesting question, right? Because this isn't really about inspiration. Because this is, I mean, I've said that from the beginning. This isn't like my brainchild or anything. Like Suteki wasn't my idea. As far as the animation, like inspiration behind it all, right? Like created the business behind it, the project behind it, but like the original idea of the name, phrase, word, Suteki, all that is not me. It's one of the other guys that were helping at the time that helped coin that term, and I ran with it. But I'd say more inspiration behind the NFT project was just because of you know, the the nature that is wanting to be the best at what you do, and finding an interest in running something yourself. And I feel like I was confident enough to do it. So let's get it. That's just kind of what I thought about it. I dipped my toes in the water for a couple of months. Got rugged by a couple of projects. Getting my feet wet and
Hell yeah, man.
seeing what was really
Um,
about it. So that's all it took.
so I'm gonna ask, the nitty gritty questions, man. You talk about, there was different staff members and leaders on the squad when the vision started. How do you feel the team dynamic has changed since then? And like, what are some of the biggest challenges you've had of really like taking over the reins of a business that you didn't necessarily like baby and nurture from your whole, like, from thought to completion? This was
Yeah.
more of like a team thing. So like, what are some of the challenges of taking over this and still running with it, not letting this shit die?
Well, it's funny. It's funny you say that because I didn't have to take over anything. I've been running it from the jump, and we really have in all aspects. Even when we had more people coined as the core team, right? I was leading the show. Ideas and execution planning. Definitely the voice of the streets. Picture of the people, the face of the project, right? I mean, it's just from the get go. So I've definitely always led from the forefront, never shied away from my opinions either. And um, I guess really the most frustrating thing about it is having to fight against yourself, right? Fight against things and ideas and people on the team that really aren't on the same page, the same objective, and trying to accomplish the same things, and still at the same time have the expectations of the outside people, and then keeping it professional and keeping it kosher, where no one really feels bumps or speed bumps along the way. And I mean, I'd say the most frustrating thing about it is just the lack of resources when you get to a point finally when you've got the team that you want to have. You're rocking with the A team, like you said, the way that you always wanted it, the people really been pulling the strings. Really, really being able to do things freely with nothing else to work with, right? Having to kind of create things in a thin air. So
Yep.
that would be what I say would be the most frustrating part.
Yeah, man, and I feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been along for the ride as a community member since the jump, and I've seen, the highs and the lows, and the middle ground. And you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs, and worked my way into the team, and now I see like the behind the scenes working of it, man. So it really is it really is a lot that goes into it, man. And this space is very unforgiving, you go hard and you represent
Yeah,
and you put on, and you know what I'm saying? They'll love you for it's crazy, bro, because the space loves you quicker than any other space. You know what I'm saying? And
yep,
everything is like, they love you for a while and then you're gone. But in this space, it's like, yo, they really love you for a while
constant.
and then, and
Yeah.
then you're gone.
Yep.
So what do you think is like some of the ways that you personally have like battled the mental aspect of this space moving so fast, and like just kind of like keeping your head directed towards your goals, you know what I'm saying? I know you
Yeah.
just made that big post yesterday, so you
Yeah.
definitely have like that in your mind.
I run at my own pace. I've never been running anybody else's race but mine. So it really has
That's
never been
deep.
a factor. I mean, it's more or less the expectations you put on yourself, right? The goals and promises that you promise yourself at night, right? The things that you want to get accomplished, the teammates that you find, the camaraderie that you build. That's all. That's all you, right? I could care less about, or should I say, I couldn't care less about people's unconstructive, criticism about me or maybe their opinions, especially if they don't know me. That's never really been one to falter me. So um, I just stay true to yourself and your values and what you believe to be true, and stick your chest up, chin out, and chin up, chest out, and just keep it pushing. I
Hell
don't think.
yeah, bro. Yo, man, so I got this question, bro. It's in the bag. I know the answer, but I love asking this question to you because the people don't ever love this answer when they hear this coming from you, bro. And it just cracks me up, bro. So, can you just one time tell it to the people, bro, your favorite anime and why, bro? They hate when you say it. I love it personally. I'm
Come
here
on,
for
bro.
every moment. But let
Come
them know,
on, bro.
bro. Let them know.
Killing me. Okay, all right. Yeah, so it would have to be Dragon Ball Z for the answer.
Let's go.
Anime. I have no idea why that triggers people so much. I mean, Jesus Christ, like one of the most
Triggers though,
number
bro.
one
It's
watched
so funny.
animes in the '90s. Like, get out of my face.
Yeah, honestly, bro, they just not cultured, bro.
Right, right. You know where to find me,
Yeah,
man.
straight up, bro. Y'all know where to find my boy, man. Pull up on him, and if you want smoke, he's giving hands like Goku.
Yeah, man. The grass is nice out here in San Antonio. Come by, pull up. I got it.
Let's go. So, man, when you started Suteki, and let's just say after Mint, when Mint happened, and you know what I'm saying, you got that big hurdle out of the way. What was like that feeling of like, whew, you know, one thing down, time to move on to the next. What was that like, man? Because for a lot of new projects, the Mint and the whole build up to Mint is just like the craziest, most hectic time, and it really is a pivotal moment, man. So how was that for you?
Man, it was really euphoric. It's not like whew, we got there. Now let's move on. No, it was a proof of concept. It was like, you damn right. Like, exactly. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. And now we get to start. That's,
Facts.
we sell out, and then boom, that's somebody pulling the trigger and telling me to start the race. Like, all right, let's get it popping.
Now we on.
Everybody having that masses of people believe in you, to spend their money that they didn't have to spend on the idea that you have, and communicated very clearly for 4 months. I mean, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, man, it really is, bro. I already know that like I've never been on a physical team when it was like Mint during Mint Day.
Mhm.
Uh
Great.
and the one team that I was on it for a Mint was a D-Rug project, you know what I'm saying, that we
Mhm.
were just basically doing it for the community. So it was really more of like, we was doing that to help our egos, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying,
you was
and not take that L.
amazing. Day of,
Uh
like crazy. I woke up like 5 in the morning, and I had asked Riku night before, because who was never really even on the core team like at all. He just like my dog, help me out whatever I need. officially, unofficially, whatever. And so I asked him, he's like king of security at the time, as far as who I knew who could take care of me, because I needed to sleep. I mean, I got to sleep at some
Yep.
point, 3 days in a row. And so I wake up and feel like, it's a battlefield out there in the Discord. Like he done shut off everything. Like I'm reading messages talking about like you're gonna get deleted if you post here and blah blah blah. And I stepped outside. I messaged him, let him know I was up, and just kind of like went into my car. I sat in my driver's seat and just like typed out this announcement that I posted. On the main announcement page, just like thanking everybody for for supporting and seeing a vision, and whatever happened, it's outside of our control, and I just appreciated the moment, the opportunity, and um, funny enough, right after I sent the announcement and press enter there, Cody hit me up and was like, "Yo, you down if you cool if I co-host y'all's like mint like live mint on Spaces?" I was like, "Well, of course, like,
Yeah,
of
bro.
course I
That's
don't mind." And we spent 6 hours. We had almost 1,000 people. It was crazy, like hours
that shit
straight.
was fire,
Rocking.
man. I was there, bro. I actually just recently linked with Cody and like
Mhm.
talked with him on some spaces and shit like that. And he was telling me how he's trying to build something, man. And he's a cool dude, bro. Like to be
Mhm.
honest, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people you think are like bigger than they are, man, but you get to talk to them, man, and you just see how much of a real person they are.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's
Soul
definitely been
Boys,
Team Suteki,
that group.
man.
Yeah, that whole group, Soul Boys, man, that's my guys from Jump,
Yeah, bro. That's him and Grisha and
Jersey.
Jersey, yeah, man.
Mhm.
They've been real supportive, man. So that's just really cool, man. And especially like, in times like this where it's like if you're not specific like 5 projects, you know what I'm saying, you ain't getting no love right now. So um right now
Yeah,
is a time when if you ain't doing something with, a specific project, no one's
right.
gonna look at you, no one's gonna care. But we just keep moving, man. And I feel like that's really what Suteki has like been preaching since way before Mint. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, move at your own pace, move in your own lane. And you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get your shit done, bro. Like
Mhm.
it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You feel me?
Right. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, man. So with Warm, man, we had Warm on last week, bro, and he was tatting up and he was just really talking about like how the art how much it means to him and like how much the project is like essentially in his eyes the project is like his baby too, you know what I'm saying, as
Mhm.
it should be. So like how do you feel like you and your team's cohesiveness, at least I know it's very well, but like how do you feel that has formed? Do you feel like this was like a more of like a easy step into it kind of thing where we all kind of, just realize what it is we needed to be, or do you feel like this was something of like a growing on each other type of aspect?
Oh, no, no, the former, never the latter, man. If I'm running the show, I have anything to say about it, it's no time to get to know some no, it's no team building, camaraderie, like, if it fits, if it fits, it fits, and then, you're on the squad for a reason. If it didn't fit from day one, then I mean, I could promise you it wasn't gonna work when times get hard, like, it's gotta be
Facts.
a certain level of unspoken, respect and admiration amongst ourselves, to make that work when it's not so comfortable. Me and Warm have been, like A1 since day one. I mean, Warm's the reason I'm here in Suteki in the first place. So
That's real.
yeah, yeah. So it's easy, like easy. And then the first day I met Tommy, this is obviously after we already had the project form. We're a couple months deep, and it's so funny. I mean, I spent like an hour talking to Tommy, and I was ready to move him up with me. Like they, I already
Instantly.
yeah, and everybody was giving me shit, and like, nah, man, you can't just be moving people up. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, well, this is. I guess I was like, okay, I guess I'll slide. I was like, well, what would you say, right? I hate people's opinions without any alternative suggestions, right? I'm like, well,
Hmm.
what's the timeline? What makes you feel comfortable? Somebody that could do your job better than you can being on a team. Like, tell me, how long would
Yeah,
it take
straight
you?
up.
And they're giving me like, okay, well, a week and this a couple days. I'm like, yeah, yeah, exactly. Fluff. Like y'all don't know. So
Fluff.
yeah, brought the man's on the team, and then that was the last puzzle piece I needed to get
So
me through. Man.
where do you see this this going, let's just say in another 6 months? Where do you see Suteki as a business? What do you want to do, and how do you feel like you're gonna, get there?
Well, you're gonna hate my answer, right? Because I'm king of PR, but I mean, there's just some things that I just
King of
can't.
PR, my
Yeah,
boy's Greg Popovich.
yeah, I mean, I just some things that I just can't say, right? It's not advantageous to me to even talk about, but definitely plan on having the same team. Definitely being a little bit more complexly woven as far as a structure, right? Having more things happening at the same time, more pieces at the play, new things coming into the mix too. Doing what we do well, right? That's why we're here in the first place. But I definitely plan on having much more to offer the world 6 months from now, for sure. On top of what we already do, I'd like to see
Yeah,
what we already
facts.
do expanded upon, and go from there.
So, what about you, man? I mean, I know I'm asking a lot of questions about Suteki and stuff, but tell us a little bit about you, like what your day to day entails, outside of the NFT world.
Oh man, day to day is different. Every day is different. It's never dull. I say that much. Ever.
Facts, facts.
Ever. I mean, it'd be hard pressed to even find me a computer screen. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I do stuff that you guys can't juggle on a computer on my phone. Like screens and servers and Twitter spaces and messages and DMs and calls and with my headphones in. Like I'm usually doing that. Driving half the time. Definitely not advising that. But like, there's
Straight
a
up,
lot,
bro.
a lot that is required of me outside of this that I need to get done. So that just is what it is. But every day's different. I try to I wake up if I slept that night. And get my daughter ready for
If I
school, drop
slept
her
that
off.
night.
Yeah, if I slept, and try to get some breakfast in me. And shout out to Solana Wake and Bake. I always try to say what's up to
Let's
them.
go.
And then just if I got meetings, I got meetings. If I get an appointment, I get an appointment. If I don't, then I'm typically either writing something or trying to set something up or um, you know
What do you feel like drives you?
oh, that's a great question. I don't know, man. Just
Just
I
yourself?
just yeah, I just say like like the fear of not being my best. It drives me, right?
Facts.
The alternative, the what if, right? Like my world collapsing because I decided not to do the best that I could every day. I mean, that scares the shit out of me. So
Yeah, bro. Same, man. I wake up, bro, and it's just like, if I don't do that shit, man, who's gonna do it?
yeah,
You
no
know?
one's gonna do it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
it's not
craziest part, bro. It's like,
right.
who got me, bro? Who got me like I got me?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's good. You gotta protect yourself and your own energy. So I mean, I don't know. I've never needed to be motivated to do anything. Right? I just had an intrinsic desire to want to do better, be better. And that stems from a whole bunch of other stuff we don't have time to talk about, but maybe another
Yeah,
day.
that's life, that's growing up and,
Yeah.
and the trials you go through, man. I remember when I
Mhm.
was in high school, bro, my basketball coach, he's one of the most motivational people of my life, bro. And he straight up, we was in the weight room, and he was like, yo, he said, I don't care who's in here, what you got going on, but you don't gotta beat nobody in this gym besides the motherfucker standing in the mirror. And if
Mhm.
you could beat the motherfucker standing in the mirror, then and you could do that shit every day consistently, then just know ain't no one gonna be better than you. And I was like, damn, bro, he's snapping.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so like that's really what it's about, is just like waking up and telling yourself, like, yo, man, I know I don't care if I made $100 million yesterday, bro. I got to go harder today. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that doesn't necessarily mean you got to make the same amount of money or you got to do the same exact things, but that just means you can't let off the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Because the second you do, there's someone there behind you that's like itching to get that spot. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
um,
Wasted
I,
opportunity is just a scary thing, man.
yeah, it is.
I and I've grown up. everybody does it. I got really good. I had strict parents. My father's strict, and I had my grandmother help raise me, and I got really good at doing just enough to get people off my back. You know,
Yeah,
high
bro.
expectations. I can get that accomplished, and then cool. It's easy breezy from there. I'm not going to exert any more effort. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah, spent a long time doing that. And then like freshman year of college, like my uncle was killed, and I had to do it's like my road dog, like Super Bowl weekend. I got a call from my dad at college, telling me, you gotta come home. Uncle got like killed overnight, blah blah blah, and he's always on my ass about like just being your best self. He had a terrible upbringing, and pulled himself out of it, and he's like store manager, this job, this spot, and so I would just told myself like I would never let myself waste an opportunity to be my best self after that moment. And it's like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't think
bro. I
I'm
mean,
stopped. Yeah,
it's crazy how you really have like certain moments in your life that are like pivotal game changers, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
absolutely.
like literally looking back at like a basketball game or a football game or something and seeing like when that person scored and just the momentum swifts the momentum shifts, I'm sorry, and you
Mhm.
can really see like uh the drive kick in, bro, and like you can
Yeah,
really like see when the change happened, man. So it's
flip of the switch,
cool.
bro.
It
Flip of the switch,
sucks.
man.
Yeah, it sucks that shit like that has to happen. And it's not even just like me and you, but it's like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in
Mhm.
their life has that trigger moment where it's like, damn, this made me, you know what I'm saying, do X and X and X and X and X. And we all have that, man. But it's crazy to see the catalyst
Yeah, yeah, that's
that
fast,
triggers
man.
that.
It was crazy. I think I graduated with like a 3.9 something like GPA
Let's
average.
go.
I fucking like I took 27 credit hours my last semester. I was like a full time job, a part time job in my apartment complex. I was a recruitment chairman for my fraternity 3 out of the 4 years. Like on top of all this, like you can't tell me nothing. I was smooth as fuck too, by the way. Uh, hope advance and have a whole lot of fun and traveling and stuff with the guys. So yeah, man, you make it work.
Yeah,
It's up
man,
to
those
you.
were good days, man. Like you remember back in the days where we were just running around, you know what I'm saying, just worrying
Literally.
about bullshit, you know what I'm saying? We
Yep.
was never really worried about nothing nothing crazy.
Uh-uh. No, man. Like Instagram was, I think, was created my freshman year in college, man. What? Man, I'm so happy that phones and stuff like that were a priority. That time period because we were wild, man. I
We
wouldn't
were
have.
wildin', bro. Could you imagine if we had like
No,
the NFT ecosystem
mm-mm.
in
No, I
our
couldn't.
life?
I couldn't. I wish I'd be in a lot better place right now,
Yo, you feel
financially,
me?
right? But yeah, that's another story.
It's so crazy, man, how fast the game has really changed, man. Where do you see it? Where do you see like the space changing to? Let's just say by the end of the year. Like, do you feel like it's gonna have another drastic change within the space?
Yeah, I mean, it's a drastic change, right? That's such like a media
Big
thing
word,
to say,
yeah.
right? Yeah, no, I think the growth is going to continue. I think there's going to be a real like like rub because the exposure is going to keep happening, and then people and their ideas are going to come into the space, and people are gonna. It's not going to feel so much like crabs in a barrel anymore.
Yep.
You're gonna have to find new ways to captivate an audience that is so overwhelmed by the entire process. Of course, they're gonna just chase what everyone's talking about, right? And I think that's what's happening right now. So, you stick true to your guns and you lay that foundation with something that's real and not something that's just so hyper focused on NFTs and what you guys think is important. Then, I think you'll be okay. But I'm pumped. I think it's gonna be a bigger version of what it is right now. 6 months.
Yeah. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep growing. I think it's like you're saying, it's just gonna be more and more opportunity coming in
Right.
to be so real.
Right.
Speaking of opportunity, man, what do you got cooking up with Suteki Red, man? It's a new thing, man, and I know it's something that not a lot of people are like doing in the space, bro. But I mean, personally, I feel like it has a big market to hit.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just a fuck it moment, man. Like as a true
honestly,
creator, man, you just gotta try stuff. Like, and that's fun. Like, I mean, anime is a $1 billion industry. It really is. I'm trying to get a piece of that, and we gotta get creative on how we do that. Trying stuff that works. If it sticks, bet. If it doesn't, then all right, cool, we tried it. Like you can't say we didn't try it. Um,
Yeah,
but it's that simple, man. I mean, no one has all the answers, right? If they do, they damn sure ain't sharing, right? Like I'm just
yeah,
trying to figure it
straight
out.
up, bro. And don't lie, dog. Like, bro, people want to not necessarily talk shit, but people will question, damn, what's Suteki doing? They running out of options. They making Suteki red and they doing all this, but like, yo, what I'm saying, if this was D-Gods and they came out with something like this, people would, they would love it. They would be like, bro, they trying something new.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, it's
But
really
black
all
and
about the
white,
perspective.
we have
You know what
created
I'm saying,
more stuff in the past 60 to 70 days than any project that has ever been in existence in the entities.
bro?
Yeah,
Straight
literally, we
up.
have created and pushed and implemented and executed more individually, like monumental things that affect our project and the community around it than anybody. Like we have one of the most like immersive staking and training, um, um, ideas to upgrade artwork that I think has ever been talked about, right? I mean, it is so complex and it is just on that line of like confusing that it's not. It just kind of it forces you to really zone in and be like, okay, I'm committed to this process and learning about it. So, and
Yeah,
that
I
that's
agree, man. To be honest, it's definitely engaging, bro. And what's crazy is that people say they want that. You know what I'm saying? People will be like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? I want more. I want to be able to do things. I want to be able to, be interactive." And then we give it to them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're doing too much. You're like,
yeah.
What's going on, bro? You're doing
Or
too
what's
much."
next?
So.
Mhm. Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What's next? What's your
Bro,
next
that's crazy,
plan?
bro. It's really
Yeah.
crazy, man, because it's like, yo, I mean, shit, bro. Let's get through the first 15 things I done
Mhm.
I done got you right with already.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Do I need to run it back? Like, can we? Where's like does MTV play music videos anymore? Do they do the top 10? Like,
Yo, you feel me?
do I need to remind you? Like, didn't we just got off this ride? Like, let's
Yo,
run it back.
MTV, man. Those were the good days, bro. They
Yeah.
don't even understand that joke.
No, no, they don't. They really don't. Oh my god, yeah, good times though. But yeah, man, we're focused. We got a great team, and just continuing to do what we got to do. With the small N8 team, with the very limited resources we have, the things that we focus on take a little bit longer than maybe others. But whenever we get our stuff sorted and get it right, we'll be all right. We circle back and things are working the way they're supposed to work. Then, you're gonna see us boom, aka Moon, and it's not gonna be no surprise to anybody. I can tell you how many investors that don't want to speak publicly about stuff have been like aping into us and talking about how much they appreciate and they're respecting what's going on. Everybody's got their time. Ours is coming.
Yeah, honestly, it really is, man. It's just about, like you saying, trusting the process. It's gonna come. And yo, someone even hit us up in Suteki's DMs, bro. This shit had me cracking up. I was looking at I have an OCD problem, bro. So I was going through all of the old requests and I was just like deleting them if they were scammy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And one of the messages was Suteki's floor price is falling. What's the matter or what's the
yeah.
problem?
What do you need to do about it? Yeah, or why are we pumping? Like, bro, get the fuck out of my face. Like, how do you want me to answer that? What do you mean? Like, what are your plans as a
Bro, that
founder
shit's so funny,
in the
dog. That
next
shit's
like
so
60
funny.
days? Can you really just break that down for me? Like, no, I'm not gonna break that down for you just because you asked me. Like,
Just because you hit the DMs,
bozo, like,
bro.
weirdo, get out of my DMs, man. I got
Oh man.
you'll find
All
out
right,
next
man.
time on DBZ. Like, come on.
Straight up, straight up. Shit. See, look, DBZ has literally shaped your whole to be continued life.
Mhm. And it took
my
everybody listening right now right back to the original 7 day. You come back next Sunday and find out whether this
my
happened yet.
man's still powering up next Sunday.
Like,
Just
yep,
know.
took a month and a half to get that first Super Saiyan. That was
Oh
weird, man.
man.
Crazy
Yo,
guy
man,
wherever
we're
you
about
think
to
he is.
hit the 30-minute mark, bro. So I got one more question for our outro, man. The
Yeah.
question is what do Suteki holders and like our community what would you say to them, like something that they're looking forward to, or not specific, but like what's something that you want to say to the community, you know what I'm saying, that you really want them to know or hear from you
Yeah.
as a founder?
Yeah, no. I mean, number one, I appreciate the support and love, the vision, right? The stick to itiveness that it takes to really ride with us throughout this time. Number two, get ready for this to get active. If you're impatient, go step outside and come back and see us because we're not going anywhere, and it's gonna get a lot more animated here in the near future.
Yeah, no pun intended, man. There's a lot of shit working, and you know, it really is crazy because the more time that like we sit here and like are like establishing stuff, it sucks because you know what, it moves slow, man. But it really is like, yo, we can see it like on the cusp. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's coming right there, man. So it's really about just that push, man. And it does suck for the community who's not like, you know, you want to update every 6 minutes. You want to know when Dallas has to take a shit, and then you want to know when
Yeah,
Tommy, you know what I'm saying, has to go walk his dog and stuff. But we can't give y'all that all the time, man. But just know it is a consistent grind, and it is working, you know what I'm saying, nonstop around the clock.
absolutely. Yeah, whether we want it or not, it's good days, bad days, but one thing you're always gonna get is consistency. So
Facts.
we here. Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man, and chopping it up with me, bro, and picking your brain, man. To be honest, it was a really good convo. And next week, man, we're gonna be right back at it, guys, on Thursday. What day is that? That's September 15th, gang. We'll be back here and we're gonna have another special guest. We're not gonna do you know, people on the team every time. We're gonna start doing like community members and stuff like that. So definitely look out for that,
Yeah,
guys.
cool. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be tuning in.
Hell yeah, Dallas, man. You have a good one, bro. I appreciate your time once again.
Yes, sir. Talk soon, Haiku.
Yes, sir.